How does your Swedish feel?
Oh, I feel I have hope now. Before I
Me,
met you, I just see my Swedish is hopeless. I tried to learn so many times, but I dare to talk, and I can't. How to say? When I face to people, I scared to talk.
right. Okay. Repeat. Hur känns det nu?
Hur känns det nu?
It's so good. It's so good. I mean, it's really amazing. That's why I ask you, because it's amazing the big change you can have so quickly with the right guidance. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't start this class 2 days ago because we met 2 days ago and we have done 2 lessons. And in these 2 days, you've already practiced this so that people cannot hear the big changes.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. I mean, you could not even say where you live, right?
No.
No, I mean, it
Which
was,
amazing. The way you teaching improved me a lot for the pronunciation.
yeah. Can you explain a little bit?
Yeah, because at that time when I met you, I hardly pronounce the correct alphabet at that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never thought I can, in such a short way, I can speak a sentence right now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's funny. It's really funny that
Yeah, the
that
way you teach is very easy to
yeah.
target our short point, the shortcut.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is that it is so simple, really. The changes
Yes,
you did are so simple, but you have been here for 4 years,
true.
right? And it's really amazing
Yeah,
how small changes can really fix something. And you thought that it was impossible to change,
yes.
but it was really possible. Okay, 所以我们可以说英文。
Mm-hmm.
So let's start. See here. You
Okay.
you know some Swedish already. So which things, let's see like this. What things can you say in Swedish? See here, how do you
Okay.
say how are you?
Yeah.
Hur
Hur mår du?
mår du? Okay, that's good. Right, hur mår du? Can you say
What? Brought up.
okay,
Or
perfect. Okay, so as I told you last time, you already have improved a lot because we did some class. So you should, as because you are Chinese,
mm-hmm.
you should try using the R, the English R, because you have this R in Chinese. So fortfarande,
Mm-hmm.
you can say
Fort. Foranda.
farande,
Faranda. Faranda.
farande,
Faranda.
farande,
Faranda.
fortfarande,
Food. Faranda.
fortfarande.
Food. Faranda.
Okay, so we can say like this: är, det
There.
är,
The
det
air. Fort. Faranda.
fortfarande svårt,
Word.
svårt,
Word.
svårt.
Word.
So svårt means what? What does it mean?
It's hard.
Yes, difficult, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fortfarande svårt.
Word. From the word.
Fortfarande.
Yeah. Word. From this word.
Yes, and when I write this line under here, it means that even though there's space between the e and the s, we should connect it.
Mm-hmm.
We should never leave a space silent. So we say fortfarande det svårt.
That's what.
Är
What?
svårt.
That's what.
Det svårt.
That's what.
Okay. And here we say det är
There.
fortfarande svårt.
There. For and that's what.
Fort.
For Fort.
Fort.
Fortfarande.
Fortfarande.
Yes. Fortfarande.
Exactly. So what's interesting here, or what's important, maybe not so interesting, but let's say it's interesting, is that I'm gonna change the color. So when we see this color, that means we're gonna stretch. We're gonna stretch. We have to stretch one syllable always. When the word has more than one syllable, we stretch one of them. All right. So we say fortfarande.
Fortfarande.
Okay, but it's not for, it's u. Fort.
Food.
Fortfarande.
Fortfarande.
So fortfarande, this means still. Det means it is still difficult. All right, so we want to add another word, at. So basically, we can say in this case, at means the same as to. It is difficult to speak Swedish. It is still difficult to. All right, fortfarande svårt att. Svårt att. Svårt att. Svårt att. Det är fortfarande svårt att.
Det är fortfarande svårt att.
Okay. All right. So here we have det är.
Det är.
Okay. So let's do like this. We're going to change the color on the letter T. And let's remember that this color means that we are going to omit the T. So we're not going to say the T. So we're going to connect E with E. And we're going to say E. So the second E, this one here, the open is going to basically go up a level, right? Det är fortfarande svårt.
Okay.
Det är fortfarande svårt.
Det är fortfarande svårt.
Okay, very good, because we found more problems. So the more problems we find, the easier, or let's say the more time we will spend fixing problems, because the better you are, the less problems we find. Anyways, let's go. We have
Yes.
That's the thing. We don't say it's so the transition is smooth. Like ow, no ow, ow, de, yeah, de, de, de. No, you make a stop. You say de. It's not it's no, de. Yes, de. De. And then we just take away the R, okay? Just take away the R and make it easier. De. Yes, all right. So what's important here is that we're gonna take away different letters. We're gonna omit different letters. And some of these letters are the letter D, the letter T, the letter R, and the letter G. So those are the letters that we mostly will be omitting in the Swedish language. And of course, this is something nobody will teach you.
No.
All right, because we're using a special method. That's the method that I found, and that's the only best method to learn Swedish. All right. So I'm going to give you some examples here. The word med. All right. So here we just say me. As I explained in the Russian, because I also teach in Russian, in the Russian course, the letter D is, you're going to find Swedish people who do pronounce the, right? But for you as a foreigner to master it and to sound well, it's going to sound bad, basically. So another way to do it is not saying it and sound better. So basically, in other words, there's as in English you say the less of two evils, right? So there's
Yeah.
two bad. Which one is less bad of the two bads, right?
Mhm.
So here we just take away the D.
Okay.
For example, the word me with me. All right, me.
Yes.
So you can say me.
Mei mei.
Me.
Mei mei.
Exactly. That means with me. So you will hear Swedish people say med me, but for them when they say it in a way which is already slowly, and foreigners have a hard time speaking slowly, right? And making pauses, as I say, using the break, like okay, using the break. So Swedish do it automatically. We're going to use the break. I'm gonna teach you where and how to use the break. So there's gonna be many ways, many words where
Okay.
you're gonna use the break. For example, the word uh, uh, okay. Always when you see the letter R, the word for you is gonna be a sign to break, to make a break, to stop, to stop.
Okay.
And I usually, as I said here, we color it purple. All right. On the other course, I color it red because we make a break. But since
Yeah.
here the color red I use it to omit, I just hope I'm not gonna confuse in
Yeah.
the both different courses when I teach there.
Okay.
Anyways, so so when you see the word it's gonna be a sign for you to stop. I mean like basically break to go slower. All right. And also inte. So these are basically keywords that I say, as I call them keywords to stop. Inte,
Inte.
inte,
Inte.
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 Okay, so let's just take away the R because you might hear me and Swedish people say är. Okay, but you can also say it without the R. Okay, so we're trying to find in order to improve, let's find what things we can avoid saying wrong. That's already a big way to improve. How to avoid making mistakes.
Right.
Instead of just finding what to make right, one of those things is what to not make wrong. Okay, and nobody teaches you this. All right. So me.
Mei mei. Mei mei.
Inte.
Inte.
So remember, we stretch. Okay. Now what we see here is we are basically connecting with the e. Inte. Inte.
Inte.
All right. So basically, here we have again a similar situation where the letter T is also omitted.
Silent.
Yeah. So we say dai. So we have e, a, I. E, a, I.
I.
E, a, I.
I.
So you should not make a stop. So it's it's not it's a.
Like a rhythm flow.
Exactly.
Bei.
Ei, ei,
Ei.
ei,
Ei.
ei,
Ei.
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 All right, you say ei. It's not ei, it's ei.
Ei.
Okay, ei.
Ei.
Exactly. So we say deinte,
Deinte.
deinte,
Deinte.
deintelet.
Deinte.
Let. It's not easy. Deintelet,
Deintelet.
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 Okay, so we can also say we can also say this. Another one, but that's gonna make you sound even better.
Okay.
We're gonna change with varken.
Wow.
All right, varken. Okay, and varken sounds a little bit like the word vaken. Vaken means awake. Vaken. Vaken. For example,
Vaken.
jag är vaken.
Jag är vaken.
Jag är vaken.
Jag är vaken.
Again, so you made a mistake and you didn't notice it. You're gonna start noticing the mistakes by yourself, and that's basically when you reach a higher level. All right. We have a, jag, which means I,
Ja.
är, which means am, and we connect a, 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 jag är.
Jag är.
Yes, exactly, right. Before you
Jag
say ja, now you say right? Jag är vaken.
Jag är vaken.
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 That means I'm awake, right? So basically, jag är vaken.
Jag
And we
är vaken.
and of course here we're gonna stretch the jag är vaken.
Okay.
Jag är vaken. Jag är vaken.
Jag är vaken.
Jag är vaken. So I'm awake. All right. Anyways, we go back up here and we're gonna look at the word we were looking at, which a second ago. Det.
Det är.
Okay, yes. Here we write det är varken, det är varken, det är varken lätt. Det var like this. Det är, det är,
Det är.
det är.
Det är.
Again, det är.
Det är.
Yeah, exactly. Say it again.
Det är.
Okay, det är, and then right away you connect ev. Det är varken.
Oh, wow. Det är vaken.
Varken.
Vaken.
Nej. There's an R here.
Okay.
So remember, since you're
Yeah.
Chinese, you are allowed to use the American R, because in Chinese you have R sound, so you do have this R sound.
Okay.
Usually when Chinese people try to say the R letter, the sound, they would say something like Valken. Yeah, Valken.
Yeah.
Valken.
Sure.
So instead of, because you don't have the or the so you say Valken.
No.
But instead you say Varken. So this is, yeah. So I also tell the Russians and Ukrainians to say sometimes the American R, because it sounds better than a strong R and right? Varken, because the R can be very soft too. Varken. De varken. All right?
Yeah.
De varken.
Okay.
De
varken.
De varken.
Det är vaken.
So basically, when you see the purple color, you stretch and imagine a ball that's bouncing on the ground.
Okay.
The dang, dang. Var, dong, dong. De varken. Right? So this goes fast. The second varken. Oops. Var.
Okay.
Det är varken lätt. Det är varken lätt. Det är varken lätt eller svårt.
Wow.
Right? It's neither easy or hard. Is what this means. Det är varken lätt eller svårt. It's neither or. It's what you make it, kind of. Det är varken lätt eller svårt.
Okay.
Det är varken lätt eller svårt.
Det är varken lätt eller svårt.
Okay, very good. Eller svårt. Det är varken lätt eller svårt. So here, again, you can say the American R, leer, sword. So basically for you, let's pick a color for the American R, something like
Special.
I don't know, special color. Yes, orange, right? Orange.
All right.
Is it clear? Yes, orange. LR, sword. Right.
Sword.
Sword.
LR.
LR, sword.
LR sword.
Okay, okay, maybe this color. Okay, yes, the green color. Even better. LR, sword. Okay, so here we have many R's like this. Varken, lätt eller svårt. Varken, lätt eller, eller svårt.
Okay.
Eller svårt.
Eller svårt.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't start this class 2 days ago because we met 2 days ago and we have done 2 lessons. And in these 2 days, you've already practiced this so that people cannot hear the big changes.
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah, I mean, you could not even say where you live, right?
No.
No, I mean, it was...
Which amazing. The way you teaching improved me a lot for the pronunciation.
Yeah. Can you explain a little bit?
Yeah, because at that time when I met you, I hardly pronounce the correct alphabet at that time.
Yeah.
I never thought I can, in such a short way, I can speak a sentence right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's funny. It's really funny.
The way you teach is very easy to target our short point, the shortcut.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is that it is so simple, really. The changes you did are so simple, but you have been here for 4 years.
True.
Right? And it's really amazing how small changes can really fix something. And you thought that it was impossible to change, but it was really possible. And actually, you can see this in every way of life. Some people are sick for many years and they try bad doctors, and then they think it's impossible to get well, and then they find some method, traditional method or something that helps them really quick, and people get surprised. Or same thing with diets or with financial situations. People that think that they will never make money, and then somebody teaches them the right way and they're like, wow, I thought it was impossible. But anyways, let's go back to the sentence. And this is another trick, because we go back to the first sentence here. Hur mår du?
Hur mår du?
Whoa, this was so good, so quickly. Hur mår du?
Hur mår du?
Okay, so now it is pink here, so that means that we're going to stretch it. Hur mår du?
Okay. Hur mår du?
Hur mår du?
Hur mår du?
All right, and remember to make the R, her, like English R. Hur mår du?
Hur mår du?
Very good. All right, now the Swedish U has a sound like hur mår du? Hur mår du?
Hur mår du?
Okay, now I made this R green, but sometimes, as I wrote here, the R can be omitted. All right, and this is one of the cases where we can omit the R.
All right.
So what we do is we're cheating the system. That's what I say. We're cheating the system. We're gonna make people think, make them not even notice that you didn't say the R. And for that, you have to be real quick when you connect the U with the M. Hur mår du? Hur mår du?
Okay.
Hur mår du?
Hur mår du?
Yeah, hur mår du?
Hur mår du?
Hur mår du?
Hur mår du?
Very good. Very good and very easy and very right. So you don't have big problem with the
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit like the Chinese 女生
Okay.
女
Mm.
女
No. Mm.
女
Yeah.
孩子 right? So here we have the word 女 which means 现在 right now 女
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
女
No.
right? So 女
Mm-hmm.
女 känns det bättre.
Okay.
What is this?
Nu känns det bättre?
Wow, yes.
No, I can't.
All right. So anyways, 女 means now. And here is not kans, this is
Can
chance.
Oh, okay.
Chance. Chance.
All right. Can, yes.
Because sometimes the K sounds like sh, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this happens in words like shu, shula, which means cold,
Okay.
right? Like a kylskåp, that's a refrigerator.
Okay.
Kylskåp.
Kylskåp.
Kyckling,
Yeah, kyckling.
yeah, which means chicken,
Chicken.
right? Kyckling, kylskåp, kyla, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here we have also words like tjäna,
Yeah.
which means to be acquainted with. For example, jag känner dig, I know you. Jag känner dig, I know you, right? Or it also means to feel. Here we have känns. Jag känner mig bättre, I feel better. Or nu känns det, it feels better.
Okay.
Nu känns det bättre. Nu känns det bättre. And as you can hear, we're gonna stretch the nu känns det bättre. Nu känns det bättre. All right, so we want to stretch both nu känns det bättre.
Okay.
Nu känns det bättre.
Nu känns det bättre.
Okay, perfect. I mean, I'm glad that you managed to sound bad because you forgot that you actually have said it right before.
Yeah.
Trä.
I should focus on the R.
Bättre.
Trä.
Trä. Okay. How do you say hot in Chinese?
热.
热. All right. 热. Now say
白
trä.
热.
Trä. 热. Trä.
热.
热. Trä.
Better.
Yeah. But instead of r, say e. Betre.
Okay. Better.
Again, please.
女生
No. Just betre.
better.
Again.
Better.
Again.
Better.
Betre.
Better.
Exactly. To the point when you hear yourself and think, wow, that's right. Betre.
Better.
Betre.
Better.
And this is like e but open. Betre.
Better.
Betre. 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 So now say the betre. The betre.
The better.
Okay. Say känns det bättre.
Känns det bättre.
Say nu känns det bättre.
Nu känns det bättre.
Wow. Such a big difference.
Nu känns det bättre.
Say nu känns det bättre. Nu känns det bättre. Again.
Nu känns det bättre.
Det, no di. Det.
Okej. Det. Nu känns det bättre.
Again. Nu. Yes.
Nu känns det bättre.
Perfect. All right. So you gave me the answer. Now we're gonna give the question. This is how we ask. Hur känns det nu?
Hur känns det nu?
All right. So we have
Hold on. Hur känns det nu?
Hur känns det nu?
Hur känns det nu?
Did the screen move? move to you? It didn't change the screen?
I can see.
It's been like this all the time. You can see the screen? Yeah?
Yes, I can see perfectly.
Okay. Okay. Hur känns det nu?
Hur känns det nu?
Very good. Okay, your is good actually. Many people have a trouble with nu. Hur känns det nu? Hur
Hur
känns det nu?
känns nu?
Okay, especially the känns det nu should be fast.
Okay.
Hur känns det nu?
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 Say hur känns det nu?
Hur känns det nu?
Okay, and as I promised, we're going to omit the R here. We don't say, we take away the R to make it easier. Yes, you will find Swedish people who say hur, but we can also say hur if we connect quickly with the sh. Hur känns det nu? Hur känns det nu? People are not gonna notice it. We're gonna cheat. They're not gonna notice it. So basically, they are going to make the mistake of thinking that your Swedish is better than it actually is. All right, so let them make the mistake and not you. All right, so hur känns det nu?
Hur känns det nu?
Say it again.
Hur känns det nu?
Okay, now I ask you, like for reals, how does your Swedish feel?
Oh, I feel I have hope now. Before I met you, I just see my Swedish is hopeless. I tried to learn so many times, but I dare to talk. And I can't, how to say, when I face to people, I scared to talk.
Right. Okay. Repeat. Hur känns det nu?
Hur känns det nu?
It's so good. It's so good. I mean, it's really amazing. That's why I ask you, because it's amazing the big change you can have so quickly with the right guidance, right? So which school do you go to? What's the name?
SFE.
All right, of course, no surprise. SFE sucks. So, and basically all schools are terrible, but because nobody really knows how to teach. I mean, nobody. I mean, zero people. There's people who do have some feeling and do understand, especially people who speak several languages and so on, have musical ears. Especially if you live in the south, like we do in the south of Sweden, it's really hard. Like if I mean, I've heard foreigners that live in Stockholm, then for them it's much easier. You can see that they learn faster. But if you live in the south, it's very confusing for many people. But anyways, you have hope now. So let's read one more time. Hur känns det nu?
Hur känns det nu?
Very good. Say, nu känns det bättre.
Nu känns det bättre.
Let's stretch. Nu. Say nu.
Nu.
Känns
Känns
det bättre.
det bättre.
You know, like a grandma. Yeah, like this. Nu känns det bättre.
Känns det bättre.
Very good. Very good. Say it one more time, but just a little bit faster.
Nu känns det bättre.
Bättre. No, faster means
Nu. Okay.
also
Yeah,
stretch. You keep stretching. Like for example, nu känns det bättre. That's slowly. But faster, it means still stretching. Nu känns det bättre. Nu känns det bättre. Nu känns det bättre. Nu känns det bättre.
Okay. Nu känns det bättre.
Very good. Okay, so kyla.
Kyla.
Kylskåp.
Kylskåp.
And this is å. All right. Like let me do like this. Like up here we have more, do more.
More, do.
Or this means years, right?
Yes.
We also have the word många.
Yeah, många.
So the sound of this letter here is actually oa, oa. So we say moa,
Or.
moanga, moanga,
Okay. Muanga.
moanga,
Muanga.
moanga,
Muanga.
or, or.
Or.
The or, moanga or, moanga or, moanga or.
Muanga or.
All right.
Muanga or.
Moa, moanga, moanga or, oa, moanga or,
Muanga or.
oa, oanga, oa, 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 moanga.
Muanga or.
Yes. All right.
Muanga or.
I'm sure there might be somebody listening saying, no, it's not true. They don't know anything. All right. Because we see the results and we have to understand that there's a way Swedish people speak and they are allowed to say things in a way, and there's a way foreigners speak. Sometimes to speak more like a Swedish, we have to take another route, because if you try to take the straight route, you're gonna face some challenges. That's gonna be hard to say. For example, I'm telling you to say the R, American R. Nobody will ever teach you this. But I know Chinese, I know Chinese people, and I know Chinese people's shortcomings. And this is the best thing for you, R. All right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Nobody teaches is oa, oa, but it is a mix of o and a. Oa, oa, or, monga or.
Muanga or.
They just tell you that this is o, but it's not really o. It's actually oa, but real quick, like a super quick oa, or. Monga or, monga or.
Muanga or.
Monga or.
Muanga or.
Here we have mordu, mordu.
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 This R, this American R, that's what I do basically with my one of my techniques, because it's so many things in one. Is we go instead of going that way straight to the Swedish, which is hard, we go here. We pronounce like American more, and then we make it lower. More do. So we basically tone down the volume of the R, the American R. So more do. So it goes like this. We take a detour basically, and we actually come quicker to the right pronunciation. So say more do. More do. More do. And this one we basically keep it silent because we go fast. More do. Många år.
Många år.
So you can say 4 år är många år. 4 år är många år.
4 år är många år.
So we have here orar. And of course we make the R quiet. And we finish now with this sentence like this. All right, we finish now. 4 år är många år.
4 år är
många år. No. You say fila.
Oh,
4 år är många år.
Yeah. 4 år är många.
American R, 4, and then ao. 4 år är många år.
4 år är många år.
Very good. All right. So you keep practicing. You've improved incredibly in just.
Thank you so much.
All right. Good job. 4 år är många år. You've been here for 4 years, and in 2 days.
No, I can't do this.
Your Swedish has improved a lot.